Is this a coming together of all your interests? A great pianist, writing, music?
Well, Steve, he's a brilliant pianist and a creative artist whose interests run the gamut. And for quite some while, going back to his student days, I suppose, Steve has been fascinated by multimedia performance art, various combinations of sound and sight and imagination in live performances. And for years, Steve had been performing the Opus 39 Etudes Tableau of Rachmaninoff, all 9 of them, whose inspirations are, for the most part, a mystery, by the way. But he'd been performing them accompanied by imagined inspirations, poetry and literature, mostly Russian, printed in the program, and then there were slideshows of mostly Russian paintings. But then a couple of years ago, Steve and I began discussing ways of enlarging on that format and making the performance accessible to a broader audience, I guess you could say. And before either of us knew it, I had written a monodrama, what we used to call a one-man play, incorporating all of the etudes and all the art and literature. And, of course, Steve became its star.
The multimedia also includes your voice, is that right?
It does.
All right.
You know, the Russian poetry, when we first started giving this serious thought, was a particular problem because direct translations of it are, well, they're practically incomprehensible, you know, because of cultural contexts and idioms and so on. So I paraphrased all of it in writing. And then I recorded those paraphrases in a studio, and now those 9 recordings are used as a disembodied character, I guess you could say, in the play. And you know, the special effects, all of them, visual and audio, are really wonderful. I don't think anyone is likely ever to have seen anything like this on stage.
In this kind of shared vision, what do you want people to walk away with? What do you want them to leave, either knowing or feeling about, or Rachmaninoff, I guess?
The story is I think, a fun one. But what impresses me is the wonderful, atmospheric, wistful, majestic, intriguing, haunting quality that the paintings and the literature themselves bring to this production. It's really quite remarkable. We forget sometimes, unless we have to look hard at a painting or sit down and listen to or read great literature, its role in our lives and its ability to transport us. And I think that is, in the end, what people are going to walk away with. Of course, the Etudes Tableau of Rachmaninoff are towering, immortal music, but their synergy with the art and the literature in the play really is remarkable. It's something almost indescribable and very worth seeing. So I hope some way or another the people we are visiting with today will be able to see and hear it.
Thank you so much, Harvey Jr.
Thank you very much, Sterling Piat.